Hey guys, it's Jeremy here at Metal Music Meltdown, back with another video. We're having today, guys, is another album review. This gonna be checking out the debut album from the band Herzoga. They're a thrash metal band out of Poland. They had one demo back in 2023, but this is their first full length. It's entitled "Evil Waits for Its Messiah." It's got 10 tracks in total, 36 minutes in length. And as I mentioned a couple of videos ago in my anticipated albums for the rest of the year, that is very quiet the next month or two. Like nothing's overly coming out. I just reviewed the new Cryptopsy, which is a notable band, but there's not really a lot of like big established band releases coming out the next couple of months. Just a handful of them for me, and so it's very quiet in terms of releases. So I wanted to dig a little deeper, and I've been discovering a ton of really killer bands this year. A lot of underground bands, even independent bands, making my top 10 list of the year so far. So I wanted to dive a little deeper again and try to find something to review for you guys. And I went on Metallum and kind of saw what was coming out the next couple days for like Friday, Saturday, Sunday this week. And I came across three albums that kind of jumped out at me. I wanted to kind of check out. This is one of them. And dude, I'm so happy I dug a little deeper because this album rips. I would have probably never discovered this band otherwise. And I can't get over how many incredible albums I've been discovering this year just by digging a little bit deeper. And I'm sorry I haven't been doing this sooner. There's so many underground, independent bands out there that just put out incredible material. I think these guys are technically on a label. Yeah, they're on Virulent Records. I'm not familiar with that label. I think it must be a European label. But this album kicked my ass. Like I was blown away by this album. Like I said, 10 tracks in total. The opening track, The Spirit of Walpurga. Just over a 3-minute instrumental opener. You guys know how I feel about instrumentals in general to open up albums, but this one I actually really liked. Really good guitar work, great guitar riffs, really beautiful guitar leads in this song. Really good opener, really enjoyed it. And then it goes right into a thrasher, Evil Messiah. Machine gun riffs, high intensity, great vocals on this album as well. And then they push in these like super clean melodic guitar leads and just enough melody to keep it really like melodic but still thrashy. Just my perfect kind of metal. Love like I said, the vocals on this album really suit the music really well, and it's my style of thrash vocals. You can still understand what they're saying, and but still has like kind of a gruff and intensity to it. But yeah, killer thrasher. And then the next song, The City of Silenced, another just under 4-minute thrasher, high intensity, machine gun riffs, blast beats. And this album, I noticed the bass guitar was more forward in the mix and it was more prominent, which I really enjoyed. Added a lot of groove to and bottom end to the music. And then number 4, it goes into a song called At the Gates of Torment. It's 1 minute and 20 seconds. It's like this little short instrumental interlude. But man, this really cool little part. It's like this super atmospheric, kind of eerie, kind of cinematic kind of feel to it. It kind of swells with like synths underneath it, and then this really beautiful guitar, super clean guitar lead comes in. The guitar tone on this album is insane, especially in the leads. Like it's just so crisp and clean, and the tone is just incredible. The guitar riffs all over this album are super infectious and catchy as hell. Instantly make you headbang, high intensity, really good stuff. And then from there it goes into Rip Them Apart, which is a 3-minute pure thrasher again, high intensity, get your head banging, air guitaring, killer stuff. And then the rest of the album is really good. Like they're all pretty much thrashers. Number 7, Asphyxiated, had this kind of cool like gang vocal kind of chorus. A little bit more of a mid-pace on that one, a little bit different, but still a really good banger. And then the final song on the album, Fatal Insomnia, really good way to close the album. Really good thrasher, and then at the last minute and a half of the song, it goes into this kind of guitar passage with these like really nice but beautiful leads that kind of fade out, and it's very epic sounding and a perfect way to end the album. The song sequencing of this album I think is perfect. It flows really well. It keeps your interest. They change the tempos up in the songs enough from like a super high intense guitar riff down to a more mid-pace kind of banger, or mid-pace like not sludgy but mid-pace crunchy riff, and then they speed up the tempo again. They change the tempo enough just to keep you engaged and kind of going along with the flow. Guitar riffs are really catchy and infectious. Great vocals, great bass playing on this one. Production's really good. It's loud. It's bombastic. The drums are punchy. The guitars are heavy. Really good production on this album as well. Not a weak song on the album. Every song's a banger. For a scoring, dude, this album blew me away. I'm going to give it like a 9 out of 10. It's that good, guys. If you're not familiar with these guys, please check them out. Super happy I did. I'm not sure if they have it available on CD, but I'll definitely be trying to get a copy of this down the road because it's just a banger. And it'll definitely make its way into my year-end thrash list, I'm sure, with a 9 out of 10 score. It might even affect my top 10 of all of the year list in general with that high of a score, but we'll see what happens. And dude, killer album. I was blown away by this and super happy I checked it out. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for a couple more reviews coming up in the next few days, and keep it metal.